Sometimes, when things are bad on the outside, we have to look on the inside.
Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Critics Collective. And today we have Mayte with us, and of course, me, the not so super fan. And we're gonna be talking about this new film that came out called The Home. We did get to see this film early, but we never got a chance to talk about it. But today we're going to talk about it. I haven't heard much buzz about this film, but let's go ahead and jump right into the synopsis. Of course, this film stars Pete Davidson, John Glover, and Victor William, and it's directed by James DeMonaco. It follows Max, who realized that the resident of and a caretaker in a retirement home he started working at had sinister secrets. That's pretty vague. Doesn't really go into detail.
Yeah, it's pretty
So
vague.
yeah, it's pretty vague for a film that Well, we're gonna go into it, but the director directed a lot of. He directed The Purge, First Purge, The Purge Anarchy, and The Purge Election. So he directed almost all the Purge movies. No wonder this film was all weird and
Gave a
shit.
little, yeah, it gave
Yeah.
a little purge. Well, I don't even say like any purge vibes at all, but like it gave a little something from.
Okay. So might as well just start. I think. What were your thoughts about this film?
So I have a pretty good idea that we might have different views on this.
Oh yeah, we do. We
Yeah,
most certainly
but
do.
I'm trying. I'm gonna start with my highs, and then if I have lows, I'll get into my lows. But I liked how it went. Like it was actually like very interesting. Old people are very weird. Let me just say that. I feel like this kind of goes to show like I guess maybe when you do get older, time is a little different. You have more time on your hands to do stuff.
Yeah.
But even the concept like I don't want to give anything away, but I really liked how it went, and even like the little Easter eggs you had going through the plot. I really enjoyed it. Even like the end kind of, like the full circle moment. I actually enjoyed that too. Like again, I don't want to give anything away because I feel like now looking back I saw the trailer again after I saw the movie and I was like, "Oh wow." So I feel like seeing the trailer, it was like, okay, they were putting the story out there, but like you don't really like catch it until you actually see the movie and see it back. I don't know if that makes sense. But like I remember seeing the trailer for the first time and it didn't make any sense to me. I was like, okay, this is probably gonna be like terrorized. He's gonna be terrorized by the old people, but I had no idea what the story was gonna be. So I really enjoyed it. I don't really the only do I have a low? I don't really think I have a low. Maybe
Really?
not. I don't think so.
Damn.
Not that I can think of right now. So
So for um I just didn't know how to feel about this film. Like as far as gore and all that action, gory and creepy aspect of it, it did a good job. But it just something was off to me about the whole story as it went along. It just didn't make sense. I know they were trying to do like twists and turn in there, but it should have just had a straightforward story. Because at first I thought it was like something supernatural going on. Then I'm thinking, oh, it's some secret government stuff going on. But then they do those twists, you find out what's actually going on. So it was just too many twists. They could have just did a creepy shit going on at home. It's where old people and let's get there. Then that whole thing with the eye that was that was gory. I know something Eddie would love to
yeah.
see, but
And I hate eye stuff. Like I can take gore, but stuff with the eyes, like I literally look away. But this time I didn't really look away. I
yeah,
was just like,
because I didn't know if it was was it supernatural or was it like science? Like, because it was like the eye juice, like the eye juice they had to get for them to. It's literally eye juice. I was like, how did it work? Was it
That's not a spoiler. You don't think that's a
I
spoiler?
don't think it's much of a spoiler, but then that whole creep at the beginning, that one thing they hit you off with the two old people out of nowhere. But overall, it I don't know, the story, it didn't mesh well for me. Again, it should have just been a straight to the point. All right, he's a troubled guy. He's gonna help at this old folks home, and they just have one straight thing. They didn't have to do all that twist and turn just to make the story more interesting. I think it would have been more interesting if they just focused on the story that these old people are creepy, or there's some creepy shit going on. Because when they start off, they was like, "Don't do this. Don't go to the next level because there's some stuff going on." But obviously, and the way he just happened just to because he heard the noise and he just went to inspect. Again, a minor spoiler, but they should have just stuck to that one just straight up story. Old people, creepy shit, they're trying to figure out what's going on, or he's getting hunted or something like that. With that whole twist at the end with the brother, you realize, I was like, come on. It was too much.
You basically spoiled the whole movie.
I didn't say
Like literally, like at
I did not. I did not. The movie's been out for a couple of days now. People don't care.
yeah, it's not really showing out too much at this point.
Yeah, but
But
it I just there's no way without me talking about it, without doing these minor spoilers. It it just feels that again too much when you could have just a low small amount and you could have had a great story with it, and the idea was there. I see where
yeah,
you enjoyed it.
I
Yeah,
don't think it was too much. I mean, they literally kind of explained why everything before the twist, why it was done.
yeah,
It was to do that same reaction. I feel like you had like you guys were both thrown off, but I feel like that was the whole purpose of it. So I feel like that's why I liked it, because they did do those little like he did hint at some shit, and then even with that the first old lady, the one, I forgot, Norma,
yeah.
like, and then again, I'm not gonna spoil it, I'm not gonna give anything away, but I mean they do hint at little stuff, so I think it was done well, especially like even with it's the same guy who he directed Purge, you said some of the Purges.
Yeah,
Even with
like
Purges, they
4 of them.
have those twists and turns a lot too. Like you get that where you think it's gonna go one direction or another direction. That was the whole. For me, I saw the purpose of it. It was supposed to do that, because like it wasn't those type of movies where you're the audience and you know everything that's going on. You just see it from kind of his perspective too, and then they kind of show you what happened.
But I don't. I don't. I know where it's like. Again, I see where you're coming from as far as that the main actor's point of view, but where I just didn't get how. I don't know. It's like it's just that whole twist with the brother. It just threw me
I
off.
feel
Even
like
at
it's
the
not what you wanted it to be. Like I
maybe
feel like it
maybe
could
I
be
need a second
that.
watch. Maybe I need a second watch.
Maybe. I mean, I see what you mean though. Like I'm not like taking away what you said. Sorry, the dogs.
Yeah,
They just somebody was
probably agree with
outside.
me. They probably agree with me.
Maybe.
But it was just even at the end, I was like, what the fuck did I just watch? It was creeping me out. In the end, when he finally was again, not too much, but when he finally got his, I was like, damn, he's going ballistic on the old folks. Like, But
I actually very enjoyed that. I
yeah,
mean, again, I feel like we gave away the movie. I feel like we should just kind of get this. I feel like we
minor
should warn
spoiler.
people in the beginning, like this is a little minor spoiler. And I feel like maybe it might go. Sorry, let's pause. Okay, I forgot where we left off, but
well, you were talking about how
the warning for the minor spoilers.
minor spoiler, but it's not that much of a spoiler that ruined the movie. I think even if somebody going there haven't seen it yet, they'll be like, what's going on? Because again,
Yeah,
he goes into this old folks home, and the idea is there where it's like, okay, is some creepy shit is happening in there, and even with that old dude at the beginning, they even show in the trailer that in the window, you think there's some like messed up stuff going on with the nurses, like they're trying to hide something that's going on in the background. Where I thought personally, where like they were doing like some type of experiment on the old folks, and some creepy other stuff going on, but it turned out to be something wholly like way different. It kind of gave me that concept of Get Out, kind of in a way.
yeah, it was kind of like Get Out. That's why I liked it. I like Get Out. So I mean, it's kind of like Get Out meets The Purge if you think about it.
Yeah, but they
I really liked it.
I know, but they did too much just to get to.
I don't think it was too much. Like it's also old people. Like they're boring. They don't really do much. And it's even said in the movie, like we're bored. Like so sometimes you just gotta. You don't know what people do when they have a lot of time on their hands. And the supernatural thing, I'm glad it wasn't supernatural because I feel like supernatural is an easy escape to justify stuff nowadays, especially with horror, versus like somebody just being like like insane or anything. So I kind of do like that it was this storyline. I have no complaints.
Okay. Well, looks like we have two different ideas as far as this movie goes. But as we debate our ideas, guys, might as well just jump to the accolades for this film. As you're well aware, 5 accolades for excellent, 4 for good, 3 for average, 2 below average, 1 poor, and my favorite, 0 for horrible. So, Mayte, what accolades would you give this film?
I'm gonna give it a 5. Like I said, I had no complaints. I enjoyed it. I would watch it again. It's a 5.
5. Damn, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a 2.
I knew you were gonna say that.
2.
I knew you were gonna say that. That's okay. That's okay.
Don't hate me, but
I mean, I feel like it could also go either way depending on because I feel like a lot of people are gonna agree with you. Especially they might have wanted it to be a different way, or they didn't really like all the twists and turns. Some people just like it very straightforward. So we should probably see what people got to say. If they liked it, if they think it's a 2, think it's a 5, think it's something else.
But again, I just thought they did too much when they could have had one twist. One out of all those twists, one of them would have worked. One would have worked and it would have paid off way better than how it did. I think so.
I liked it. I liked all the twists. I think it went good. It shouldn't have worked, but for me it worked. So,
well, guys, that's it for us over here at the Critics Collective. Me and Mayte are gonna leave it at here. Agree to disagree, but y'all have a good day. And again, thank you for joining us at the Critics Collective. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Help us reach greater heights. And of course, we're trying to reach 25, right?
25.
So Eddie could watch Bring Her Back. But preferably, I would like to reach 50,000 so he could watch all the, Terrifier movies, but we'll see.
That's crazy.
Or matter of fact, if we hit 100, he should go to Howling Horror Nights. That would be great.
that would be. You gotta run it by him first.
No. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. All right, guys. Y'all have a good day.